Hey guys, what is up?
Hope everyone is doing well. Hope everyone's having an amazing day because I am as usual. And ladies and gentlemen, as you know, Bone has been dipping and there are a lot of things right now happening in the market. The market is looking very bare, so a lot of cryptos are going down. And just in general, the whole economy in the world looks like it might go into a crisis or a collapse. But, you know, it is what it is when there's so much political turbulence. So we have to kind of get on with it and understand what the future looks like after we have, you know, gone through the bad periods of time. So at the moment, we are in a very interesting situation. Shibarium still hasn't come out. The big exchanges still haven't listed Bone. So a lot of new developments need to come out, okay? Shibaswap needs to be upgraded. Treat needs to come out, so all these factors are going to be pushing up the price for sure. The only thing that was promised that already came out is the Shib Eternity game that has performed relatively well. I think about 100,000 downloads, and it did very well in the card game rankings, so I was very happy with that. But okay, having said that all, I think now it's time for us to really look and dive deep into what is going on. So, as you know, there was a time when, let me just open up the 180-day chart, when Bone kind of peaked $2, above $2, okay, and a lot of people saw massive profits in their accounts. Then a lot of people started also buying around these levels because they thought, you know, Bone would just carry on growing. And, you know, it started dipping after a while because obviously Shibarium still hasn't come out, so there's no reason for it to grow too much, although many people did think it was going to carry on growing. So some people bought at these levels, they lost money, they started, you know, panicking, started becoming very negative, hating the whole community. Fair enough, you know, but it's their problem because they weren't patient. But now we're seeing a massive dip. Every time we get surprised, I'm not going to lie, I don't know where it's going to stop, where the dip is going to stop. But what I'm trying to make this video about is the idea that actually Bone could potentially go down to 0.50. And if it does, then, you know, me personally, I'm loading up like no tomorrow. I don't know about you guys because remember, I'm not a financial advisor. It's all for informational purposes, for motivational purposes as well. So it's your decision, okay? But it is going to be absolutely insane. I think when it goes down to these type of numbers, already it's very low. But if it goes down even lower, you are going to see so much volume of trading increasing. It's going to be absolutely insane. I'm just, you know, even scared to think about it because a lot of trades are going to go through. A lot of Bone is going to be bought up because if it's at 50 cents, that's going to be an absolute bargain. If it went up to $2 with no utility, and then when utility comes out, it's going to go way higher. But say, for example, it goes up to $2, you've already quadrupled your return. Think about it, okay? You've invested, I don't know, $10,000. You get 40,000. Quadruples. That's crazy if you think about it, okay? Well, quadruple, triple. So these returns are very kind of quick. They're not overnight returns, undoubtedly, because this is nothing is very stable. You know, it's going up and down. But what we know for sure is that the future is bright with all the developments that are yet to come. But now you will see a lot of fluctuations. It's normal before such a big event because you've got, you know, a lot of whales trying to manipulate the markets, trying to make it for their benefit. So they want it to go as low as possible so they can buy in because they know the benefits. We're not really seeing that much news in regards to it as well. So all the different factors can definitely contribute to Bone dipping. And, you know, I have produced videos talking about the different points why Bone is dipping. But if it does dip very low at 0.5, I think it really is a gift. It really is a gift. And we were, you know, back in the days, we were talking about it being a gift at $1.50, for example, okay? Which was great. But I'm telling you now for sure, okay? And this is like my ultimate message. If you see it below 0.6 as an example, that's just something that's going to be a number that you will never ever see again, for sure, okay? And I know some people were like, well, it would never go down below $1, but hey, it went down below $1. But now, in all seriousness, it's very low. And if it goes down even lower, then perhaps this is the last of the last invitations ever to buy in. Because with 0.5, think about it, you buy it and then it goes up to $1, you've doubled your money. And for it to go to $1 is nothing, it's just recovering a little bit of what it lost. It hasn't even recovered everything it lost. So what are you thinking? What do you think? Could it potentially go down to 0.50? Is there such a possibility? Like back in the days where in July it was floating around that price. Do you believe that we could see these numbers again? And then a lot of investors would just jump in and kind of buy up as much as they can. So let me know in the comment section below. Very, very important. I would love you to share this type of, thought, your knowledge. Or do you think, 0. For example, 7 is the ultimate price? I think it dropped down to 0.74 today. So who knows? Could go down. It could be even lower by the time this video is released. So it's very interesting. And what would you do if it went down lower? Would you buy in? Would you load up? Would you try and invest like literally all your money you have? Or are you so sick and tired that you're done? You're done with investing? Because there are so many different sentiments. But I believe that it could potentially go down to 0.50. The whales, okay, the big ones are definitely going to try and push it down as much as they can because they want to load up big time. And there's probably a number they have in mind where they are going to load up. And it seems like it just keeps on dropping and dropping and dropping, okay? So all these events are going to take place before Shibarium. Because once Shibarium is released, I think things are going to look completely different. Everyone's going to change their strategies. And it's going to just be a strategy of patience. But now there's a lot of manipulation for sure. So yeah, guys, as usual, not to miss out any information, especially nowadays. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that notifications bell. Be part of the community. Don't sleep on it. These opportunities don't come along that often. So please, stay awake. And as usual, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. And I'll see you in my next video. Peace out.